Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to Eastleigh Football Club. So before we get going, let me explain something to you. This is a very special episode. I've not done one of these before. Basically, I've just joined the club. So this episode could be like an hour or two long because I'm going to go through all the transfers because it's going to be really interesting searching for players because we're in the Premiership, huzzah, but we have no money, no budget. Our reputation is still pretty shit, so it's going to be a tricky time getting players. We're battling against other conference sides, of course, so it's not too bad. But the first season is going to be very, very tricky. So I thought I'd do a special sort of hour or two long episode where we go all the way up to the first game of the season. We're not playing any football this episode, but if you don't want to see that and all this sort of behind the scenes shit, then go to the official episode 1, where I'll do a normal transfer roundup and the first game of the season. So this is just for I thought I'd try it out just for the hardcore fans who want to see what it's like for me to search for players for a Premiership team that's got conference reputation and no money. I think it's going to be fascinating. So let's get on with it. So if you don't know the rules of what's going on in this Flips Leagues, basically the conference teams are all in the Premiership. The Premiership teams are all in the Conference. League 2 is now Championship, and Championship is now League 2. So I did an experiment on this, and one of the fascinating things about it for me was that the Premiership sides, which are now in the Conference, the first couple will get promoted first season, obviously, and in the experiment, they got promoted every season. So it's going to be 4-ish seasons, and the big boys will be back in the Premier League. So for the first couple of seasons, I'm just battling these other similar sized clubs. But the longer term goal is to build my club up quick enough that when the first couple of Premiership teams do arrive, Chelsea, Man City or whoever, that we can compete against them. That's kind of the overall goal. Can we build quick enough? Obviously the reputation is a thing. Can we get into Europe this season, etc., etc.? We got no money. The board, the only thing I have done is I've just applied to get some scouts. Our staff is fine, apart from we only have a director of football. So I've got a chief scout and 2 other scouts that will help us find it. Not going to touch the rest. That's all fine. Finances, I'm going to ask the board straight away for some money, I think, because we know that the TV money comes in next season and prize money and all that good shit. So it doesn't matter if we go into debt this season. If I make it, I've only got a 55 grand transfer budget, but I will pay over 4 years for good players because I know I'm going to be rolling in it. Let's say, can we increase the transfer budget, please? Oh, it's only 55% of the. Oh, we're not going to be selling any big name players, are we? What was I thinking? It's sufficient. Let's try and push it. Okay, shouldn't have pushed it. Okay, let's go for increased wage budget on any sort of extra money. Risk lose. I'm fully committed to. Oh, don't worry about the financial security, mate. And we remain skeptical. Oh. Right, okay. How big's what stadium? What sort of stadium we got? 5,000. Oh shit! It's only 2,500 seated. Are we going to get in financial problems because we should have a seated stadium? Maybe next year, probably. But we're going to have so much money next year. So let's attend the meeting and all that good stuff. Hi, yeah, love to. Don't have any philosophizers. Yeah, let's meet the journalists. Thanks for the introduction. Good idea. Yes, please. Yes. Agent offers. Yeah, I'll see them all. Friendlies, come take control. Opposition instructions. I'll keep control of that. Press conference, you can do that. Youth teams, go for it. Yes, use our formation. Team talks, no thanks. Training, all training. Let me do it. Thank you very much. I've done that a few times now. Okay, responsibilities, all good. Let's just actually check it. I'm doing everything. You can do the youth team. Yeah, okay. First off, let's have a look. Okay, we've got no good youth talents whatsoever. Like, he's the man, apparently. Good pace and acceleration. Before anyone asks, no, I'm not signing Harry Owen. He is from the Journeyman. That is where he will stay. We will find another legend. Under 23s. Any good ones? Any good ones? Any goods? Okay, we've got a few loan. Oh, we've got Gavin Hoyt. And he's injured for 9 months. Okay, we haven't got Gavin Hoyt. We've loaned out a couple of reasonable players, though. These guys. Let's just check if I can recall them if needed. Of course not, because, you know, who would want... Okay, we can get this guy back if needed. I have no idea what formation we're going to play. We're going to play a brand new... I like changing up the formation. I know I've got a couple of really good formations that work, but we're going to try different things. It's no fun. Right. Graham Stack, the Stackinator. I've heard of him. He must have played for somebody half decent. Arsenal. Yeah, they're half decent. He never played a game, but he played for Reading for 100 grand. Okay. Good determination. Good shooter. Journeyman goalkeeper. Nice. Good to know, mate. So our best goalkeeper is Ryan Clark, and he actually looks half decent. He's 34 years old again. He's been on walkabouts. He keeps going to teams. He's getting like shitter and shitter. Not playing games, and then he went to Eastleigh thinking, oh, this is my last chance. I'm going to Eastleigh in the conference. Ta-da! Premiership, bud. He's like, fucking hell. That's good, isn't it? Right. So a few people have done this sort of flip leagues experiment, and the thing that was a lot of people said was get loan players are really, really important. Oh shit, I can't make a board with Crest. Have we got any affiliated clubs? We need a parent. Oh, you're a beauty. Oh, Southampton. They're in the conference now, so will they... Virgil van Dijk, you know, he wants to leave, doesn't he? We can get him in. We don't have any money to spend, obviously, so we could just sort of... Okay, their fucking youth... Oh, I'm looking at my youth team. I was going to say, their youth team is about as shit as ours. No. Right, let's... I'm going to make... Oh, shit. I'm going to make Southampton my bitch, I think. No scouts yet. Not got any scouts. I'm going to pull a Liverpool, and I reckon we're going to gradually take all the good players. That might be a fun target. See how many Southampton players we can sign. Okay, and we've got this dude, Fairham, which are still in the below, so that's fine. Okay, so scouting. We've got no scouts. We can still have realistic transfers. Are these... Okay, these are realistic transfers, people. Oh, if only we had money. I think... Okay, transfer Aaron Lemon. It'd be a decent signing, really. If we can get anyone remotely half good. Let's look at... I don't know, I've got my headphones in. There's no bloody sound. What we can do is see if we can get a loanee in. If it's one, hopefully, Jesse Lingard. They're going to want money, though. Oh, Danny Ings. Let's see how tight these bastards are. Okay. Apparently, we say we can play 10%. They only want 10%. Monthly fee. I can't even touch that with the barge pole. We might have to go for, like, you know, the third level. Okay, they want 40%. Okay, we're just going to keep having Ryan Fraser, the Bournemouth youngster. Okay, we're going to work our way. Big Donkey Watmore, the Sunderland legend. See, like, he'd be great. I think they're going to want money, though. This is okay. It's not quite as bad. How far down are we going to have to go? What about Sammy Amiobi? That's Newcastle. Well, Mike Ashley's bound to want money, any. Okay. Even the 10%, which I can afford. Oh no, they want 50%. Okay. Let's just drop by. Let's try Lee Evans, not the comedian. Hopefully, Wolves. Come on, you got loads of money now. You don't need money. Yes, you do. Because I don't really want to spend any wages on loan players because I can't afford it. Okay, this guy. He's at Fleetwood. Who are they a Premiership side now? Okay, they were League 2, so now they're League... No, I'm confused. No, they were League 1, so they're staying where they are. League 1 is staying where it is. He's only on... Okay. See, this could be doable. How much wages have we got? Currently spending 29. So we've got £5,000. If we got a player like Bellendier, who's, let's face it, he's a winger, isn't he? He's not a defensive fullback. We probably should look what we need. That would make logical. So this is the stuff you miss. These little gems, these realisations you miss. Right, let's just generally see. What does the Tiki-Taki man say? What does the... that's so standard, though, isn't it? That's so standard formation. Craig McAllister is out for 3 months. We've only got... Darius Henderson, the big target man. Hello. He used to play for, like, teams and stuff, didn't he? Plenty. Yeah, look, £2 million this guy went for. He's finally get to play in the Premiership. Oh, no, he did play for Watford in 3 in 34. Might be a bit easier this time round. Okay, so we've got a good target man. Let's look at how we can build. We've got Mecky Leacock McLeod from the Clan McLeod. We've got Ben Close. We've got a couple of good central midfielders. Got a... What are you, mate? What are you? Not really a centre-back, are you? More of a, what are you? More of a ball-winning midfielder, I guess. Could this be a time? Could this be the time we unleash the 4-4-2? Like with a big target man. It might not be pretty football, but this potentially could be it. I hate wide midfielders. This potentially could be it. A sort of really basic formation. We have a ball winner here on support, and then we'll choose what the next one is depending on how good our players are. Do we want to do that? Because then we have Darius Henderson as our target man, and I'm thinking maybe sign another striker because the rest are turd. Okay, lacking a bit on the... Okay, so he can play there, right? We're building this, people. We're building something special. And then centre-back options. We've got Reader Johnson and Ryan Cresswell. Jeez, Ryan Cresswell, didn't you play for West Ham? I don't know why I said West Ham. I don't know why I did it. It didn't feel right coming out. Sheffield United. We've got a few players that have actually gone for a bit of money here. He's only 28. He's lacking a bit of pace. But remember, we're playing against other conference sides. That's what we've got to think about. Odafin. How are you looking, mate? Okay, not bad. Marking is an issue, but I like the pace here. Good amount of pace, getting forward. Best as a defensive fullback. Okay, not getting forward. We've got Tyler Garrett, another loanee. You should use these loanies up because they are pretty decent. On loan from Doncaster. Okay, he's all right. Sort of solid all-rounder, no real weak points. So we've got a decent back four. What we are missing, it seems... We've got James Constable. He's been around the block, hasn't he? He's been at teams that I've heard of. Maybe not. Ross Stern is an half-decent player. We can retrain him. Was he right-footed? So we're going to go for classic wingers. So we'll retrain you just to get the right back. You can be like a backup. This dude looks awful. And he is awful. Okay, we'll pretend he doesn't exist, Larry. Do we have anybody worth money? We've got... Okay, oh, they're the loanies. Of course they are. Of course they are. Reader Johnson is worth a bit of cash. Is anybody on stupid wages? Yes, our backup goalkeeper is on stupid wages. Let's see. These so rarely go, don't they? No point having a backup goalkeeper on £1,300 a week. That is a massive chunk. Darius Henderson. No, okay. The rest don't look too bad here. Yeah, there's no real... It's only Graham Stack that's really far overpaid for what he can do. So we've got Chinoa Cole. Could do with a backup left back, but he'll do it a push. Reader Johnson can also play there comfortably as a more defensive player. Okay, we've got left back covered. Oh, we've got Mike Green as well. Not much better, but he is better than this Cole dude. Yeah, they're both pretty turd, aren't they? Mike Green, we'll compare them. Some big Mikey Green, 27, more experience. We'll see if we can loan Cole out, I think. Offer to clubs, loan. Please pay the wages, because I'd like the cash. Like I said, I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. Could be 3-4 hours long. Let's move him to the under 23s. He's actually 20 as well, isn't he? So backup centre-backs. We've got Adam Dugdale, who's alright for a backup. We don't have any others. And next it's Oblilili, who's not horrific. He could do a job, and I like the fact he can play in both positions. Somebody good to have on the bench. We've got Sam Togwell, ball-winning midfielder. So Toggy. Oh, Toggy. Togwell could go and slot in there like a beautiful slotty. And then Ben Close. What do you like, Ben? You also like... Yeah, but you're not... That's weird. He's not a ball-winning midfielder at all. Oh, cheeky box-to-box. Hello. Box-to-box it is, boys. I do love a box-to-box. Okay, and we'll go training, position, box-to-box. Okay, we're building somewhat of a semblance of a team. And then we've got backups. We've got Sam Matthews on loan, who's a box-to-box-ish. Not that great. On loan from Bournemouth. Okay. Ben Stevens, 36. We might get rid of him if we get more strength, I think. Scotty Wilson. Okay, he's not actually too bad. 13 acceleration, 13 pace, 11 finishing, 12 composure. First touch is pretty shit. He's actually better than the scouts reckon. He'll do as a third, fourth choice, and we got choice Constable. Plays best as a defensive forward, then a target. He can be our backup target man, I think. So what we're really... Oh, we've got a goalkeeper, haven't we? Let's Ryan Clark. We need a backup goalkeeper. I'm going to write this down. All right. So, why do pens never work in this fucking world? So we need backup goalkeeper. We need a backup right back. We can get away without a centre back. We have enough central midfielders. We need this guy's good enough first choice, isn't he? Maybe first choice-ish. First-ish. Brilliant. Left midfielder. We definitely need a first choice right midfielder. Jesus, this is already cropping up, this, isn't it? And we need a first choice striker. So striker and right midfielder are the two most important ones because we don't have any whatsoever. Let's have a quick look in see if we've got any backups. Gavin Hoyt would be perfect if he wasn't injured forever. We've got this guy. Is this the one we can recall? We can. Okay, if needed, if we have a bit of an injury crisis. What about the Pope? Can we recall the Pope? Oh, that's a shame. He could have been a backup right back. Where's he on loan? Newport County. Okay, no, everybody else is pretty shite. Okay, so let's have a look. First up, we're going to go loanies. I can't remember how many loanies were allowed. We can send Sam Matthews back if need be. Yeah, so let's look for a right mid. Let's get a striker first. Danny Ings would fill the gap. He would. Oh, imagine him in the conference, the Premiership conference. He'd eat people alive. Okay, 6 finishing, mate. Come on, you're not even a striker. Okay, slim pickings already. Slim pickings. Oh, hello. John Nuttall, good name. Shit attributes. Kevin Nisbet, a little bit better. Still a bit turd. Okay, so there's no real decent loanies. Sodic Ugandolo from Nigeria. That's okay. So that's not great. Let's have a look at right mids. Right mid. Ryan Fraser would do a job. That's the guy we already looked at. Is he decent as a right mid? He's got the pace. 10 crossing. I like his first touch. His passing is pretty turd, isn't it? And he can't run for very long. Let's see if they don't want any money for him. 700. Okay, that's potential. What's his name? Who is he? Norts. Arnie. His name's Arnie. We haven't got any scouts yet. We'll just add to shortlist. Okay, he's got a bit of potential. We can afford him. He's turd. Ronan Hughes. Okay. We only need a backup-ish, don't we? Oh, no, we need a first choicer. And a backup, obviously. Shit. Potential backup? Slim pickings here, people. Slim pickings. We'll go on to we'll have a look at freebies in a minute. What about this dude? Okay. First-ish midfielder left. It's the same bunch of people. His crossing needs work, but he's got enough pace. His passing's okay. His technique is okay. I don't mind him. He's a first-ish. Just needs crossing help, doesn't he? Really. But his mentals are pretty good. They're not going to want much money. He's on no money. Yeah, 100 quid a week. Yeah. Oh, 550 quid a week. That's fine. That's all they wanted, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. We could do 500 quid a week. James Cuttle. Okay. Now we need a backup goalkeeper. Probably just get a cheap freebie for that. We'll have a quick look at right backs. Fucking hell. Jack Robinson. Not the one I was thinking of. He's some dude out of it. All right, let's have a look. Oh, that's the best one. Oh, look at the values. They're never going to be any good, are they? No. So much turd. So very much turd. Okay. Can we scrape up 1.2 million? Oh, God, if you had him in your team. Oh. Is there any way we can scrape together that money? I've got 55 grand. I don't even know why I'm considering it. How about naught? Okay, I see what you're doing. 1 million. How about naught? Selfish. Even if we could get him for 500,000 and we spread it across 4 years, what are we looking at? Twice our budget. Okay, we're going to... I did think it was a punt. I just thought... value is at most £1,000,000. Alright, £1,000,000 squids. Is that already? But why am I thinking £1,000,000 there? Here, look, £500,000. Okay, we've got a couple of listed players. Somebody we actually know about. It's actually a little bit lacking in the physical side, pace wise. I'm not. You know, they're not charging forward, these guys. I wonder if any of these would be interested in a loan. Kieran Freeman playing for Sheffield United. Sometimes these guys might go on loan. We're not going to be able to afford the money for them. Other teams are interested, so there's no fucking chance, is it? Decent all-rounder. He's playing for Scunny. Loney? No, right, fuck 3 months. Stephen Darby. Is that the ex-Liverpool youngster? Yes, it is. Okay. Is he the one injured? Yes. 3 months on it. 5 weeks and 3 months. Okay. I think we need to get some scouting reports done so we know what we're talking about. I do like to sort of try and leave it up to my scouts if at all possible. Let's look at these. Let's look at some transfer listed players. So we've got Laurie Wilson. Fuck me. Jesus, he's on £7 a week though. He's on £7 a week. He would be amazing. They want all his wages. We can afford him. He's not going to fucking take the wage, is he, though? How about 0? Okay, I see what you've done there. You've just gone back to what you said before. Let's whack it over everything over 4 years because we know we can afford it next year. What about 60 grand? That's 12.5. Big money. We're talking big money. Okay. None of this though, mate. Like, we can't. We're not giving you any money up front. How about this? We can do after. This is another way we can sign players because if you choose after 50 games, it doesn't count towards this season's budget. So we could go £5 million. So we could maybe get players that are only on shit wages because the wages are going to be this guy's going to say no because of wages. I just want to see what he asked for. But if like a youngster. Possibly, because we can do a big chunk of change. We don't need to on this one. And you can have 50% of profit. How about that? How about them apples? Oh, come on, that was a decent offer, you cumbags. 150 grand after 50 games. You can do that with goals as well, as long as you whack it up. Alan Hutton. He's got a sending off in him, hasn't he? He's on 30 grand a week. That's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at what do we really need. Midfielder right. Let's make sure we go for the ones we need first. Mark Marshall. Okay. He's 30 years old. He's on 2 grand a week. Could be possible. And he's 2-footed. Oh, my God. A 2-footed? Decent. He's got all the main attributes. His passing is his first touch. Everything else is pretty damn good. Is he going to want big money? I'm going to add him to the shortlist indefinitely. What we'll do is anybody interested, we'll add to the shortlist, and then we'll go ahead a couple of days, scout out some players, get the scouts in the door so we can actually scout people. Try and get at least a couple of players in. Alex Fisher. He's got a long throw in him. That's all I've got. Mitchell Pinnock. No Pinnock. No. Jack Carago. Jake Emmett. Christian Sargent. He's got some interesting stats, hasn't he? Okay. Decent free kick taker, which we could do with, and corners. Has no pace, which for a winger is rather important. And no first touch, can't dribble. Okay, I know we're a bit desperate at this point, but Jesus. Okay, this Mark Cullen standing out to me because my scouts love him. We're looking to play something like an advanced forward. I like his work rate, determination, very nice. Likes to beat the offside trap. That's nice for an advanced forward. Finishing 12, first touch 10, composure 10. Okay, he could definitely be doing. What's he on? 1,200. I'm looking about the grand mark. Darren Bent. 30 grand a week. Okay. All right. Paris Hilton. Okay. Could be a thing. David Bell. Is anyone one? Okay, another decent player. Okay, strikers we might be right for. We got another target man here. Big Big Tommy Pope. We don't really need another target man. We've got a semi-decent backup. Wilbraham. Nah, 36 as well. Oh, Sylvan Ebanks Blake. Come on now. Come on now. We're just going to get all these old fuckers that are just way past their sell-by date, aren't we? That's what's going to happen here. Mooney. Not bad. But again, a target man. Can't finish for shit. Okay. Funny enough, lower leagues, target men, there's plenty of them. Okay, let's have a quick look at a right back. We did that. Let's have a quick look at goalkeeper. I don't really want to spend any money, so we'll just... Cheap as chips. We want cheap wages is the big thing. We might look some freebies in a minute. What's this dude? He's wanted by a bunch of clubs. He can talk. Wow. I suppose for a footballer, still not too bad, is it? That's a pink. Connor Waring. Oh, that's not a booze. Right. Okay, we've got a few players on the shortlist. Let's get physical. Okay, they expect us for Champions League qualification here, people. Weirdly, the FA Cup and the League Cup are going to be fucking hard. Because we might draw Arsenal in the FA Cup. That's the problem. Remember the prize money, though. Right. You think so? No, interesting. Okay. Antwerp's Kazri's available, everyone. We're all wondering. I know. Okay. He could be a decent backup. If we need to get rid of that Loney dude, then Kazri could be an option. Social feed. Meet the players. Hello. Champions League. All right. Graham Stack, you can fuck right off, mate. Graham, so you're out the door anyway. You're just being bitter. Bitter, twisted old man. Okay. So get the scouts in the door. Got to keep an eye on. Like, I don't know if there's any conference clubs that actually have a bit of money behind them. If there is, they are sorted. Okay. I knew this was going to be an issue. Selling these shitty players. Look, you can just go for nothing. You're never going to make it. Like, are we going to have to keep Graham Stack? How long's his contract for? He can't have a long contract, can he? 2 years. 2 years. He better be a coach or something. Is he a coach? Is he our coach? Okay, is he our coach? He is our coach, isn't he? Did he player? Okay, we can live with that then. If he's taking up 2 spots, okay, we'll keep him as our backup goalkeeper. That's not too bad. Wilson. We're just doing this for an experiment, aren't we? Really, more than anything. What? Look at it! Look at it! They've realised we can spend... We've got free... Oh, hello! Hello! How are you? Oh my word, that changes things, people. That changes shit. What are we going after this bell end for? Fuck off. Actually, no, you're still quite good, to be fair. We might come back in for you. Apologies. Oh my word. Yeah, happy. Very happy. Believe in the project. Yeah, attacking. Yeah, I'm dipping my toes. Fantastic club. Come to me with anything. That's what the fans want. We're looking for 2 midfielders that overall strengthening area. Signings are likely. Hell yes, they're fucking likely, my friends. Hell yes. This changes things. What we also want to do is save our team selection as call it first, but then clear it. Because you don't want those guys playing all of the pre-season games. Right. Now then. The question is, You know, 2.7 is a lot of money. But do you go big on a couple of players, like I think like a really good striker. I'm tempted just for almost fun. Fill in the rest of the spots, but save like 2 million for a striker. I reckon. Is there any decent listed ones? Gary Hooper, Carl Lafferty, Ebanks Blake, like this Mark Cullen dude. Okay, hello. They didn't tell me they upped the budget, did they? Just sneaked it in. Hoping I wouldn't spend it. Okay, Rondon is the most expensive. Okay, let's have a look at Gary Hooper. Oh, no, we could do so much better for that sort of money. Okay, people. Now we are talking. I'm so excited. He's actually not bad. Dakara, because he's only on $5,000 a week, because we've got to still be careful of wages. And just... I like Sam Vokes as our target man. He's not going to leave, is he? Are these... Okay. Let's just check these. Nuhu. Carl Lafferty's not a bad shout. Still, you could do so much better, couldn't you? Couldn't you? Oof. Oh, target man. What if you could play with 2 target? Is it possible to play with 2 target men? Just get your wingers just to fucking... could go for a 2 target man approach just for funsies. He's a monster. He's a beastie. How tall is he? He's only 5'11", but 12 jumper inch, 16 heading, but also a good finisher. He could be the one on attack. He's on $13,000 a week. I feel we could do better for £1 million squids though. Let's get rid of this transfer list. It's shit. Let's pick some attributes. So we're going to go with attacking goals, advanced the forward. I'm tempted to go with 2 target men. I feel like I know that's a mistake. I don't feel like that's a mistake. That's just a mistake. Okay. How much is Danny Ings on? $75,000 a week. We could loan Danny Ings. Danny Ings. We could do 30 grand, right? We can do 30 grand and quite a bit. How much does that take out of our budget? Right, wages-wise, that's fine, but this is going to take a chunk, isn't it? He's going to be used, so that's 150 grand a month. That's what? 40 grand a week. So 70 grand a week. We're going to get in so much debt this year, it's going to be hilarious. 70 grand a week for Danny Ings. The squad must have no... Yeah, we can get rid of a few of them. Danny Ings. Or do we want to go for somebody that we actually... Oh, Stuani, the Leicester. Why did I say Leicester? I thought it was Leicester. Thinking of somebody else. Nah. Oh, if Danny Ings was cheaper. I'd love to have Danny Ings, though. I really would love to play Danny Ings. Fuck it. Fuck it in a bucket. Can we reduce this to like 100? Okay. You know what negotiation means, yeah? Like, we start at different ends, then we move towards the middle. There, I'm going up, now you go down. Yeah. See, the game hasn't quite worked out negotiations on loan. It seems very strict about what they're doing. 140? Wow. Good. 10 grand saved. I laugh at that, but it's quite a lot of money for us. God, Danny Ings. Danny. Just salivating thinking of Danny Ings, which is weird. Billy Sharp. He's not quite got the pace of old, has he? Well, Greg's on fire. No, he's not. Joa? He's another target man, there isn't he? Wouldn't mind him. He's at £7 million. I don't know, even looking at him. These are quite expensive players. Let's dial it back, people, unless they're loanies. We could try and... No. Black man. Not bad. we could try and forget what I was going to say next. Oh, Sandbox. Stop looking at Sandbox. He loves the cherries. Rory Donnelly. I'm just picking random people now. Clayton Donaldson. He's starring about another target man. Christ. The game's saying, play 2 target men. Play them. Right. Oh, Danny Ings. That's a lot of our budget. But next year we're going to have money. We don't need to sign players that are going to increase in value, and maybe we can sell on for a profit and all that shit the way I normally play, because next year we are going to be covered in gold because we'll be so fucking rich. Or TV money. So let's look at what we need most, which is a midfield, right? Yes, let's have a look at the transfer list of people. Aaron Lennon. Has he still got it in his legs? That's the question. That's such an expensive signing for who he is. He's only on 50 grand a week. No, that's why am I even thinking this? This guy was decent. We'll keep him on. Is that the only transfer listed? Jesus. Mark Pugh, he might leave Bournemouth. He's a fringe player. Stewie Dallas, he was a legend of my Leeds save. He's never going to leave Leeds. I'm looking far too expensive. Again. We're looking down here, people. Jonathan Walters. Another fucking target man, isn't he? Has he got the... No, he's not a winger, is he? He'd be a good shout, though. Let's pick some attributes, shall we? Midfield roles, I'd like a whinger, please. A supportive whinger. Thank you. Just to get a rough idea, I use these stats just to... Maxi Grade, just scored against PSG. On loan at Toulouse, is he from Bournemouth? Not going to afford him. We could go for Ryan Fraser. He's not on too much. What do they want for him, loan-wise? 100 grand. Nah. What about the judge? How bad is it, Judgy? 9 months, and you're worth far too much money. All these people are worth far too much money. Okay, moving on down. We've got Jamie Ward, Freddie Sears, Georgie Boyd. Too much money for somebody that age. Although that doesn't matter. I've got to get that in my head. It's going to play differently this time around. Gary Roberts. He's been around the block. Still half decent, actually. Pretty versatile. Stephen Dooley. No. Okay. Right, let's get these scouts on board. We got our first scout. Welcome, Irvin Vandenberg. What have you got for me? What magic have you got in your scouting locker? Is that... There we go. This Casri... I'm going to sign this... No, I won't sign this Casri guy. Do I want to sign this Casri guy? He's a decent box-to-box. We need to get rid of a couple of the loanies. What about Vincent... Oh, my word. Vandy Penbeek. Vandy Penbeek. We need a left mid-ish, apparently. No, he's awful. Vandy Penbeek. What about Lawrence Vandenheed? Fucking made up, this is. Okay, did you scout anybody that... Okay, now we're talking. Rashid Fassi. 31. Everybody does love a Belgium. He's an all-righter, isn't he? Can't speak English, doesn't enjoy big matches, he's injury-prone, he's one-footed. Strength, fitness levels, low athleticism. He can't make a right decision, and he's got a competitive streak. So apparently, according to my scout, we should sign him whatever the price. But he would be a star player. That says it all. I'll add him to the list of the short. Rasmus W. Johansson. He's got a fucking initial. Okay. I'm liking where you're going with this, Scout Man. He's alright. Got some. Yeah, we don't need goalkeepers. What about Tino Pellegriti? Backup right back option. Ish. It's so hard to gauge. I've never had such difficulty gauging a level of what we should be aiming at. What about Derek Bus? Great amount of pace. Can't mark at all. Like he's just wandering about like a lemon. Good decision making though. What's his position? 11. Okay, this we do only need a backup right back. The smaller we can go on these guys, right, stays clear of nearly all aerial challenges. No, don't mess my hair up. He's got nice hair. Not really. What are you on about? What do you mean? 2 jumping reach and 2 head. Wow. He's only 5'4". I do like a nippy player. I'm tempted just. I've tempted myself into buying him, just because he's really short. No, just fuck off. I don't mind him. Because the cheaper we can go on all the other players, the bigger fucking impact players. It's almost like the MLS when you go for the big guys. This Kasri guy keeps coming up. Decent. A nutty goalkeeper, 37-year-old goalkeeper. Okay. All right, assignments. Right, you, my friend, are just going to go and look in the UK for people with 4-star potential for 1 year. Good luck, have fun. What about competition? We could go... Don't need to go for youngsters. I've got to get my head out of this. My default is to go for, the under-19s leagues and stuff like that. Let's just go for... That's a good shout. Europa League. Until finished. Yeah, right. Have fun, mate. Have fun. What do now? I don't know. I was going to do something, and then it's gone out of my head. Stop coming. Couldn't have been that important. That's what I'm going with. It probably was really, really important. We should be getting our other 2 scouts. Will Smith's out for 8 days. That's okay. Right. Park the Bus is coming in. He can't mark. He can't head. He can't jump. He's got no balance and no... I can't sign. He's got 2 strength as well. 2 strength and 2 balance. He must be like a fucking ruler. Just flapping about in the wind. I can't. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Even for fun. Right. Here we got Charlie Palmer. Oh, Charlie Palmer. Please have some good scout reports. I like using... that Dundee kid looks decent. I like using scout report, not doing too much of my own scouting, because it's fun doing scout reports and going with the scouts. I used to spend hours going through playing with the stats and attributes and finding the perfect players. Now I'm much more just get it done. Just have a bit more fun with it rather than sort of my fun anyway. I don't find it as fun anymore just spending 17 hours. Okay. Charlie, another centre midfield. Okay, he's half decent. He is half decent. He's more of a playmaker. We've got this guy as well. Jeez. That's cheap. I'm just going to buy him. Now we're rich. Boom. Just have 50 grand, lads. Have it. Fucking have it. I'm not going to argue. I like him. And then they've got a goalkeeper as well. Wow. Is how much better? Who is our first choice goalkeeper? I feel like it was Ryan Clark. Yes, it was. Fucking genius. Okay, Lewis Zvik. Slightly worse shot stopping, physical, but he's quick. He's not that much better, is he? Much better distribution, and he is much more of a nutcase. I'll add him, and that's all I've got to say on the matter. Then we've got some real youngsters that need quite a lot of developing. Have a look to see if there's Lafferty. No, you're not as good as the other ones we were looking at. Okay. Not bad, my friend. Not bad. Well done. Just fuck off, mate. Yeah. Right. Big Patty Holland. Good scout for our level. Remember our level. Real level. 13 to 13, adaptability 20, so he's good going abroad and shit. He's lovely. He's going to be a good chief scout. Is he going to bring us? Who's this dude? He wants 11 grand? Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? They all know we've got money. I don't know why I'm 11 grand. I've got £360,000 spent, but still, it's just the cheek of the man. Oh, he's got a minimum fee release clause. Okay, that's fine. 7 grand. Okay, fine. You have that. 9 grand. I'm not paying you over 10. 10 is my maximum. Okay. Okay, what you got for me, Big Patty Holland? I'm expecting big things from my chief scout. He always come through with some big guns. He's come through with some big guns. Right. Oh, a versatile all-rounder. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I've just turned into the Churchill dog. Oh, yes. He's a decent player. He's only 22 as well. I love the versatility as well. He's two-footed defender. What is going on in the world? Right. Matty Dolan. Another one. I don't want to spend these sort of $500,000 because that's 5 players. I want to go big. I want to fucking just... Now this, what are we talking here? He lacks a bit of pace, but for the price... He's a good leader. I don't know if we have any of them in the squad. I'm gonna pop in for him. I've already become a cheapskate. I'm already trying to cut him down. 70 grand. Look, come on. He's going to want 10 grand, isn't he? He's bound to want 10 grand. Okay, Gareth Evans. If you're good, mate, then you can be a backup right back and a right midfielder. And you are pretty decent. Okay, you're not a right back, though. You're fully not a right back. We do need a first choice and backup right midfielder. We're going to pick him up. 100 grand. Who are we buying from? Pompey. 130. Okay. 150. Okay. Aaron Wildig. Another decent looking central midfielder. Harry Pell. I've had him so many times in old FMs. He used to be quite good prospect, if I remember rightly. Oh, he's played for us. And he's decent. Ball-winning midfielder that can't win a ball. Excellent. More of a box-to-box, but just a good all-rounder, actually. We'll put him on the short list. He's relatively cheap. Jake Jervis. No, thank you, mate. No, thank you. Not today. Zane Francis Angol. No. If he's a bit younger, maybe. Michael Tong. He's been around the block, hasn't he? A quick look at the 4 stars. Calvin Zola. No, he's another target man, isn't he? Fucking hell. They're everywhere. – Andy Parrish. He looks pretty decent. He looks surprisingly decent. He's only got 6 acceleration. Do we need backup? No, we don't. We're all good for lefties. We've got Lee Cook available on a free. Not bad. I feel like we can do better now. Right, let's set up our new scouts on assignments. Fuck off with the next opposition. We don't need next opposition. Okay, we can. We can go. We can go around the world. Around the world. Central Europe. 4-star, 1 year. Do we want to? We've only got 3 scouts. Remember, let's not go crazy. What? I like Scandinavia is a good scouting country. 4-star potential, 1 year. Thank you. You region. We want to go. Do we want to go? Eastern. Yeah. Central. Central's probably the best bet, isn't it? Port. 1 year. Go. Fly, my pretties. We can do 2 more competitions, so we'll go for... What European stuff we got? Champions League seems a bit silly. Bring in the money. We could go for the Asian Champions League. If we can get a nice little South Korean or something, we'll be having the right time. And we'll go for the North American World Cup qualifiers. Let's find the next Big Dan Dickinson. Right, fly, my pretties. They're all going to want this sort of money, aren't they? That's fine. We can afford 10k on players. Let's go 8. Little does he know we're only going to 10. We're just lowballing him, so it's 10 sounds like a good idea. No, mate, 10. Right. You can have 100 grand though. Look, enjoy yourself. Get yourself a nice car. Treat yourself. 3-year deal. Okay. I'm just going to go straight in for this guy. No, 10 grand. Right. 100 grand. Minimum fee release clause. That's fine. I think these sort of players, the good thing about these sort of players is that they're easily replaceable. Like if somebody goes for a release clause, you know, there's a ton of these sort of mid-range players that we could get. Okay, boom. And then we'll continue a bit. Hey, they've been... Kelly rejects a loan offer. Oh, we can do so much better than you now, mate. You're playing for Port Vale in League One, and you rejected an offer from the Premiership. I don't think you understand what's happened. Oh, come on, man! Maybe they don't come. Maybe that's just a bug that they're saying they're realistic. Oh, Constable's out for 6 months. What a Constable. Okay. Boom. Strengthened at the back. Like it. 4-star. Fans are loving shit here, people. Right, this is our backup-ishy, rotation-ishy winger. Gareth Evans. This man's about as Welsh as you can get. Oh, we've gone big. We spent 60 grand on the player once. Actually, not bad. Did we get any money for him? No. Okay. I feel like I'm buying too many players already. Right, fans are fucking loving this shit. Okay, let's scout all these. I know I can hit apply all. I'm just used to it. It gets set in your ways about Football Manager, I find. Like certain ways of doing things. Like I always pick my team on the squad screen. I don't really go to this screen to pick my team. So we can send back this dude. Can we send back this dude? I will terminate your loan all over your face. Get terminated, son. Because we've got the extra bodies in. I feel like I've had him before and he never really performed to the level he should do. Look at that goal scoring ratio. He scored 9 goals in 71. That's not bad for a striker. He's a winger as well, but even if a winger, you should score more. Paul Mullin, you're a target man. Most of you seem to be. No, we can do better than this. Hallam Hope. I still feel we can do better. It's alright. Big Coopy Coops. Lefty, we still need a lefty. Not bad. Too much money for that sort of player, though, I think. Chris Atkinson. Another fucking... I told you, they're 10 a penny, these central midfielders. Right, one of the Hardy boys. No, mate. So much no. Okay, even my scouts think you're shit, so you must... Actually, he's not that bad, scouts. Come on, sort yourselves out. Ian... We could do worse than him, but we don't need a left-back. James Graham. Don't need another centre-back, and he's not that good. Eckersley, right-back. We do need a right-back. I'm so underwhelmed. That's fine. So we just hit the hour mark. Told you it was good. I told you this is going to be a long video. If you're still here and you're getting bored, I warned you. I'm not even going to look at these really bad scout reports. Don't really need a goalkeeper. Booker T, no. Another half-decent central midfielder. We could get another scout. 10, 15. Should we just hire... Hello. You want to be a scout? I just have the money. Fucking just have the money. I think we can get one more. We can get 2 more. Oh God! Sorry. Starf, Surge, and Big Andy Marriott. No, we want scout, please. Fuck it, your tactical knowledge. Just find me a scout. And got George Rooney. Ooh, 16 or 14 in adaptability. Oh, I'm just gonna get him. Oh no, is he gonna want to be? Look, I'll give you more money to do a lesser job, less stress, more money. Lovely. Right, let's fill up the old scouting. See if anybody's made some big money moves in the Premiership. So nobody's spending any money yet. Most teams have only signed 1 player. So we're the big movers so far, it looks like. Rudy! Let's just reset this. So this loan thing doesn't seem to understand. I think the players are like, no. Should we just try and get Jesse Lingard? Fuck me. I've never said this before. He would be amazing. I just want to see if there's any chance. What about Ryan Fraser? I don't mind if we go big on a loan signing. Because next year we're going to sort of replace a lot anyway. Donkey Watmore would be a good. There's a chance he might come. And he's a bit cheaper. Yes, let's just try and get all the decent players and hope for the best. Fingers crossed and all that. No. I'll take him, but we just don't need another. A left mid. It'd be nice. No. Lee Evans. Don't need central midfielders. So let's have a look what we actually need. Look at this finally. Okay, let's see if any of these loanies come through. I don't think they will. I think the game's not quite worked out what the fuck's going on. Okay, striker. Do need a striker. And another central midfielder for cheap. See, they're 10 a penny. Well, 10 for 100 grand. Ugh. John Gerald, Tool. The Tool. He was touted for big things at one time, wasn't he? Look near. We need a right back, don't we? He could do a job. He's going to improve. Good mentals. Just about good enough. And he's cheap as chip is. I'll give you 80 grand for him. That is fucking bargain. There you go, boss. Get it done. Just get it done. Yeah, yeah. What have we signed so far? We've got a centre-back, which we didn't need. A right midfielder, which we did. And a central midfielder, which we didn't. So, we filled one of the positions, right? We got a right midfielder. We just need a backup right midfielder. Or another sort of level. Oh, we don't need a goalkeeper, though. I'll cross that out. Right, Tippett. Ernie Tippett. What you got for me, Big Earns? What you got for me, Big Earns? Okay, he's going to want 12 grand. Everybody's like, they're obviously phoning each other. So what did you get? Oh, okay, I'll ask for 12 grand as well. Yeah, yeah. There you go. I don't mind having low release clause. It'll make it fun. Okay. Rage after reaching 30, 15. Fuck off, mate. Fuck off. I'll give you a bit more of a clean sheet bonus. And that. How about that? Stop being a little bitch. Just do it. Okay. Any little gems, Ernie? Ooh. Couple of Brazilians. Hey, don't mind if I do. Need a lefty. Hello? 0? Oh, can we not just buy him, though? Because are we going to get him instantly? Where does it say where we're going to get him? Can I not just buy him? I feel bad. Oh, no, we actually just can't. Is he just out of contract? Is he wanted? He's never going to come. He's never going to get a work permit for him. Okay, he's playing in the English Southern Counties East League. Fucking hell, he must be the best player that's ever played in that league. And he wants 12 grand. I swear they've been talking to each other. If he must have a second nationality. How did you get a work permit to go and play for them? That's weird. How have you got a work permit? Okay. Well, we'll try. Did I even offer? This is the right back, dude. Nah. Right, Nathan. This is the dude, isn't it? He's on an amateur contract. This is bizarre. That's bizarre. You can go for 900 grand, mate. You know. He's gone from a non-contract to 10 grand a week. He's like, yes, fucking please. Yes, please. That is Ernie Tippett. That is the find so far, my friend, and a position we actually need. Well done, sir. Well done. The rest, Ricardo Fuller. Another target, man. So we still need that right back. Okay, let's get these assignments assigned. Clever use of words. Okay, we want to go to the different regions. We could go South America and poach some Brazilian wonder kids. Because they're relatively cheap and relatively cheap wages. That might be a really good direction to go in, actually. Do we want to go to Eastern Europe or Southern Europe? Southern Europe. Right, that'll do. Can't be asked to do competitions. Right. Okay. We're chugging along nicely here. I'm quietly confident. We've still got the big gun. There's going to be a superstar signing. I want to see if these loanies come in first. These loanies could be the superstar signing. That Farsi guy's going to go, isn't he? Do we want to jump in for him now? I think we can do better. Okay. Yeah, they're just going to... Oh, so we're going to get a work permit. Okay. Who's this dude? This is the right back. Correct. Okay, right back. Completed. Okay. Then we can also chuck away some of the dead wood if we get too many players. Liking it, people. Liking it so far. I'm happy with what we've done. None of the loanies are going to come through. Okay. Work permit 14th. He's already in England. Unless he just like fled the country and sneaked in. Maybe you don't need a work permit for a non-contract. I don't know. I've never seen a player like that. Yeah, of course they're rejecting it. Who's this dude? Melvin Vissers. Not bad. Another central midfielder. Mid-level central midfielders are so easy to find. Like I said, I know I'm not doing this. I should be going in and scouting and picking attributes, and it's not how I play anymore. I don't play that much in detail. I think for me, if I put too much time into devising the perfect tactic or buying the right players and spend that time, then the actual results come a bit too easy, and I've kind of found this sort of happy medium where the game still feels realistic. Like, I never take conference clubs and get them promoted 4 seasons in a row or whatever. You know, it's much more normal. Okay. There was nobody else really worth it, was it? Not really, not on the loan list. Let's have a look at any transfer listed players. James McLean. I think he's a massive bellend in real life, but fuck it. That could be a signing and a half, couldn't it? How much do they want for him, though? Is that more than all our money? We can still do it. We can still do it on the old never, though. How about nothing up front? You like where my head's at? They're asking for 4 million. Because we could potentially do something... Oh, it's transfer listed. They don't negotiate transfer listed, do they, for some weird reason? Okay, 4 million. Okay, let's try. They never negotiate this. It's really annoying. Yeah, 50 goals, 50 games, 20. No, not international like that. After league appearances. So this won't go towards the budget. We'll give you £1 million, right? There you go. Bosh. Cut me own throat, Dibbler. That is a deal and a half for a bit of a bell end, right? Ashley Young. Oh my God. Talking of players I hate. Oh, he's good though. He runs around weirdly and falls over so much. Can I live with... He's on 120 grand a week. Fuck that shit. He's going to ask for so much money. How much money do they want? 120 grand. I can't believe he's on 120 grand a week. We'll have a look. Oh, am I really signing Ashley Young? Is this what my life has come to? Signing Ashley Young. Oh, it feels dirty. I've got to say. It feels dirty. You wanted 2.4. I'm offering you 2 million. Hey? Trouble is, with these deals, they always want a little bit up front, generally. I'll give you a fucking £1 million, right? £1 million. He's never going to score 50 goals. That's the most ridiculous offer ever. He won't. He's not going to come anyway because his wages are bonkers. Bonkers. Another 2 foot pacey player? That's a lot of money for the player the level he is. How much you actually want for him? 1.3. He's not the big man we were looking at, is he? Are we going for the 2 target man? He can play. He's a target man, but he can play the rest as well. He's only 5'11". Dear Mandy. Oh, Mandy. Played well for Stabæk in Norway. How much do they want for him? This could be the one. This could be the one. Or potentially half of the one, let's say, because hopefully we'll have some money left over. We'll give him a little bit up front. And then say after goals, because he is a striker, so that's fair enough. We'll give you, what do you want? £1,000,000. So we'll give you $500,000 plus the 200 grand, yeah? And then $500,000. Right, that's 1.2 million. That's more than you want, yeah? Okay, now we're talking. I hate these little piddly. After 50 games, you want 70 grand. Is that what you've come back? Was that really worth it? Fine. 69 grand. Ha ha! Right. He's going to ask for more than 12 grand. He's already on 13. I reckon he's going to ask for 25. J. Emmanuel Thomas, he was a brilliant youngster. Do we play with this position, though? He's a lefty. We could retrain him as a left winger. Fuck yeah. Okay, his work rate is awful. Decent free kick taker. He can ping a shot. This could be this. I wouldn't mind. I'm happy to almost pay that. No, I mean, just in case. Just in case. What do you want for him? 375. We'll give you 400. Yeah. How about that? That's more than you asked for. There you go. That's the kind of guy I am. Zeki Friars. He's been a look at those. He looks decent, doesn't he? Do we need a lefty? We don't need a lefty, but we could sell one of the loanies back. He's not good going forward. But he's on 20 grand a week. That's quite expensive. Let's not just go mad with this money, people. Let's not go crazy. Right, let's see how we're getting on here. 32. Oh, that's not bad. 2.8 million. That's fine. You can have that. What you on? Yeah, you're taking the piss a little bit, though, mate, aren't you? $500,000 signing on fee. That's painful. 31. Oh, come on. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Boom. And he wants 26. Not 100% sold on this one. His work rate scares me. It does give us the option if we want to play somebody in behind the striker or do something a little bit different. But a winger with no work rate is an issue. I'm hoping that he's so good compared to the players he's playing against that the fact he's a lazy arse won't matter. That's basically my logic. I'm just going to nip to the loo. Just, editor man, put an edit here, please. Alright, where were we? Okay, let's get on with this stuff a bit, shall we? Ryan Questo's on a coaching course. We've got transfers incoming, hopefully. So, Tranmere. Where are Tranmere? Where are Tranmere? They're a Prem team now. Who do you sign? Let's have a look. What sort of magic? Okay. Decent physicals. I think we can do better. Oh, no. Unsurprisingly, our Brazilian didn't get it. They rejected 5 million. How much is he transfer listed for? 4 million. Of course. Makes logical sense. We can go $500,000. And then, so what's that? 2.5 million, really? Ugh. I think this is too much, man. It's too much. Too much. 2.9. That's going to wipe out a lot. We'll see what he wants in wages. 250. 2.2. Come on now. Okay. He's gonna want a shit ton of money. Right, here we go. One of the big guns coming in. Boom! Boom! Where is it? Boom! Have we signed him? Boom! There it is. I found it eventually. Learn English. Jesus Christ, you've been in Hull for a year. You didn't learn English. I suppose Hull is a different language, isn't it? Okay, 155 grand. Fuck off. This will be our last big signing, but he is very, very good. He's very, 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 very good. Very, 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 very good. Let's compare him to the other sort of lefty we were thinking about. So, the pros and cons is that McLean is better mentally, slightly physically, a little bit quicker. Emmanuel Thomas is technically better attacking vision, and he's a lot cheaper. It's just his work rate. It's just his, really is and his teamwork's pretty shit as well. His work rate is the problem, but that much cheaper, I think we're going to go. I'll put in a bid. We'll go for it. Come on, mate. I'm already giving you a shit ton of money. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got going on. There's the trialists dudes. They're nearly always turd, aren't they? They're all rubbish. They're all rubbish. No, we didn't. That's a myth. We would never try to sign Ashley Young. Okay. Because like I said, you know, this... Yeah, we're going for Emmanuel Thomas. It's so much cheaper. Boom. So... You know, the aim for this season is going to be obviously to try and win the league. Get Champions League is the main thing. We're going to cancel all that. Oh, shit, he's on the highest earner clause. I fucking hate that. Sneaked it in, didn't look at it. God damn. God damn it. I have to remember that. Christ, he's on a lot of money. Right, let's have a quick recap. Yeah, it's like I was saying, like, even if we storm the league this year, even if it was easy... that doesn't really matter. The longer term goal is when the Man City's arrived. That's the key. So we've got 2 right backs, we've got 2 left backs, got the central midfielders, got the centre backs. Right midfield. We've got Gareth Evans. And Thomas can fill in there, but I'm buying him as a lefty. Winger. Is Gareth Evans good enough to be starter? Probably, yeah. And that would give Ross Stern the backup. He's all right. Are we training him to be a winger? Yep. Left, we've got J. Emmanuel Thomas, and we've got Leacock McLeod as his backup. Strikers, we've got Henderson and Diamande. And J. Emmanuel Thomas as well. He's a very good striker as well, so that's a nice option to have. So maybe we do get... How much money have we got left? 1.2. We've got 200 grand a week in wages. We can up the transfer budget if needed. Because now I'm starting to think we could play J. Emmanuel Thomas up front and get a proper lefty. So let's, as our last big signing. Let's have a look on the stat. Winger support. Let's have a quick look, see if my we've come back with it. Oh, 2 players. What magic? Oh, hello. Oh, he's lefty. Could this be a little gem? Who have you found? Playing for Shamrock Rovers. You often find a few little gems in the Irish leagues. We've got this dude as well. Not quite as good. He's free. If I needed a backup right back, he'd be perfect. Can he play centre midfield? Oh, he's right-footed. He's right-footed. We want a proper lefty. We want to be hitting crosses in. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, we got our first Brazilian. Come on, is that the best you can fucking do? South America, what have you been doing all this time? Well, the few days that you've been there. Found one old dude, spotted him at the bloody airport, did you? Kicking football outside. Everything goes to plan for the Spitfires. Right. 4 goals. I think that proves my point about him playing up front. Right, let's look for a lefty to complete our signings. I'm pretty sure Maxi Gradle will be amazing. But look how much money he's on. Maxi Gradle. Stuart Downing. Has it really come to this? I'm a bit of Stewie Downing. Are they going to sell him though? How much money have we got left? 1.2. Let's make an inquiry. Stewie Downing would be a great shout. He can take set pieces as well, can't he? Yes, he bloody can. Mahoma. Oh, okay. Hello. Okay, we're going for Stewie Downing, but we'll take Magoma as a backup. Oh, I'm not going to sign him. He would have been the left midfielder. Nadan. He's in England. Just let him have a work permit. What are you going to do? He's living in England. Christ's sake. Maybe he thought he was going to Corinthians, didn't he? And actually it's Corinthian in the southern camp. I can't believe this, but we have to keep him on a short list. I want to see what happens to him. He'll have to go back to Brazil, won't he? Just so he can play football. He's never going to get a work permit or just continue playing amateur football. Okay, Farsi's gone. Yeah, look. Yeah, you tempted me. How much do you want? Oh, 8. Okay, 8 million's out of our price range here, people. We can make it work. But am I really looking to spend £8 million on Stuart Downing? Is this what life has become? How about 5 million over 3 years? He's going to be dead by the time you fucking... Okay. Is that... Okay. We should probably just compare the two. That would make obvious sense, I feel. 4 million. Okay, we can do it. Compare with... I don't even know how old this dude was. Alright. So he's 3 years younger. Jacques. And they are very similar players. Speed, vision, and attacking. Fuck that, Stuart Downing. You're out of here. You're out of here. Changed my mind. We're going for Magoma. Do you want to negotiate? Do you want to negotiate? Gotta have a little negotiate. Go on. We're just going to pay them all up front. Fuck it. Actually, there's no need because we might as well try and save some money for January transfer window. How about... What did you want from 9? What about 900,000 after 50 games? No, I'll just pay what you fucking want. Magoma's going to be on a lot less money as well, isn't he? 4.5. Yeah, he's gonna be in the 12 grand club, isn't he? Okay. 41 versus 20. Yeah, sorry, Stu. Minimum fee release cost 2.4. That's fine. Not that we can do much about that. How about 15? Okay, fine. Wait. Match highest earner clause. No, good. Done. Like with the money we've got, we could actually go on and improve another. Get another central midfielder, get a really good left back, etc., etc., etc. But we'll just save it up. Let's not go crazy. Because we'll give some of these guys a chance. We'll get rid of one of these, though. Mike Green or Muggleton. As a fellow Muggle, I want to keep him. Ideally. What am I doing here? What the fuck am I doing here? What am I doing? No. Green. Compare with Muggle. Why is he not there? Muggleton. They are both about as turd. Let's give it to the youngster. He's 20 years old. Mike Green. Did I didn't just sign him, did I? That would be awkward. I've done that before. Who's this shit player? I'm going to sell him. Oh, I've just signed him. Oops, that's awkward. Just get off the books, mate. We'll have a quick look at how the conference is looking. Little gone. So that's all the transfers. So they've done no business so far. Right? Am I looking at the right fucking thing? Yeah, so just some freebies. Jesus, he's quite good. Just some freebies at the moment. In the experiment, they didn't really buy a load of players, but they managed to keep hold of all their good players. Loan, yeah, fuck it, money won't matter in a few months' time. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist. All right. What about a really good box-to-box midfield? That bloody sweet shot. Potentially could do with another striker as a sort of third choice, maybe rotation option. Let's just have a quick look. Just a quick look at a box-to-box midfielder. Because that'll be amazing. Maze balls. Let's see what magic we can... Johnny Howson. He'd do, wouldn't he? I think he's getting games for Norwich. The good thing is, next season, when our reputation has shot up, which it should hopefully do quite a bit, and the reputation of the big clubs has gone down a little bit because they're in the conference, we might be able to start upsetting players, Van Dijking them, if you will, by trying to sign some of these players and them wanting to leave. Did I see Johan Kabay? Fuck me, that would be a signing, wouldn't it? Oh, Johan Kabay. I'm going to add him to my short. I don't think I've ever used him before, so that'd be quite a funny one. Connor Cody, bit of Liverpool action, decent player. Nobody really exciting me too much, to be honest. Chris Cohen, who's that ex-Bolton player? No? I think different Cohen. Okay. Very nice, but unlikely to want to go. Got Jermaine Anderson. No, I think we're done, boys. Let's just have fun. There we go. Bosh. Get in there, son. Get in there. What a signing that. Oh, we don't need another striker because we've got old... I keep wanting to call him Maitland-Niles. It's the other one. The other ex-Arsenal youngster. The bad one. Jay Emmanuel. He was Arsenal, wasn't he, years ago? Yeah. He's been around the block a bit, but he's been pretty damn good. He's had a good career. He's still only 25. Just lazy. He's a lazy fuck. Tony Watt. He'd be decent. He'd be decent. Stop tempting me, game. Stop tempting me with your temptress players and 5-star ratings. We looked at you before. Graham Carey. Doherty. No. Look at the fucking... I'll have a quick... I was going to say have a quick look at goalkeepers, but here's a goalkeeper. I'll have a quick look at goalkeepers, because if we can get like a proper decent goalkeeper, stop showing me goalkeepers, man. You know what I'm talking about here. Because Ryan Clark is he's a Mignolet. He's a decent shot stopper. His distribution is fucking awful. So maybe... we could just have a quick sniff around for a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Pickford. I'll put him on the. I'll put Jack Butland. I'll put him on the shortlist, people. Some of the fun ones that we might be able to get next season, maybe. Carl Darlow's not a bad shout either. How good is he? He's a good all-rounder. Michelle Vaughan would be a great shout. Any big guns here? Bobby Olobjabjek. That's not bad. Oh, I'm back at 100 grand. Transfer comparison with Ryan Clark. It's an upgrade, my friends. Quite an upgrade. I've heard of him. I feel like Peterborough's probably where I've heard of him. I think he can be a decent player. Make an offer. 100 grand, just flop it on the table. Just flop my wealth on the table. I'm just looking for players I recognise normally, because it's fun using players you've heard of a bit, even if they're not the best players you might be able to get hold of. I quite like using them. Let's pick some attributes. There's probably 12, I imagine. I said Carl Darlow, didn't I? All right, I'll add you to shortlist. You won me over. John Pickford, great. Okay. Simon Mignolet, jeez. I'm not that desperate. He's been all right. Willie Caballero. Cañonero. That's all I think of whenever I hear his name. I haven't got the transfer update, have I? So, I got Claudio Bravo. He's on 45 grand. If he, I thought that would be a fucking signing and a half. That could be a gem. The chances are slim. Bettinelli is a very good goalkeeper, but they're going to want money for him. Darren Randolph's a very good goalkeeper. But they're going to want money for him. Ben Foster. Yeah. Who's these two dudes? Shit, What do we think? I quite like this guy. Ryan Clarkey. Jeez, okay. I think it's fair to say that's an upgrade. He's in there under 23s, so they must not want him. He's not transfer listed though, is he? But I can't see him wanting much money. He's only on 10 grand a week as well. Last guy here, Ja. No, mate. It's one of those players that when you put in a bunch of attributes, he just about makes it. Look, 10 for everything. It's not there, boss. This guy... got to remember who we're going for. Like, so Cañonero is the dude, if we can. But Arluskis is way better than Bobby, isn't he? Where's Bobby? Bobby. Yeah. Yep. We'll offer this guy 12 grand. 12 grand club. We'll offer this guy a contract, and we can always pull out if we can get the other one. How are we doing for recording? Okay. Getting up there. Who are these dudes? Yeah. Oh, sweet. I've got to go for this guy. Unless... Oh, Willie. I have, yeah. Okay. The issue with this guy is going to be money. But he's on 45 grand. If he asks for like 70 grand, easy. So no brainer. This guy can last us for a good few years. How about... Come on, you're fucking Man City, for Christ's sake. Do you really need this money? Arthur Mills, yeah? Oh, come on. This would be a signing. Oh, he doesn't even want that much of a pay rise. Oh, this is an upgrade, my friends. He's going to keep every clean sheet, all the clean sheets. I'll give him 50 grand. The fact he's not asking for a silly amount, I appreciate that, mate. 3-year deal, he's 34, 37. I think that's fine. All right, don't be a dick. I'll just say how nice you were. 52, mate. Come on. Oh, wow, what a signing. Oh, man, it's disappointing about this guy. I'll put in a bid just in case anything happens with the deal. I'm just going to annoy myself with saying that. Okay. 24. 900k release is what it is. Right, sorry, mate. You're now third. In the time that I've tried to sign you, you're now third choice goalkeeper. I'm sorry. Oh, that's good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Actually, I could look at... I can't help myself. But thinking about it now, going for older players is good because transfer is not going to be that expensive. See what sort of legends we can get in the old club. Jesus Navas. Fuck me. He's awful for Man City, but he'd do a job for us, I feel, people. Who's our right mids? We've got decent players now, though, haven't we? Who is our... Gareth Evans. It's an upgrade. They're all upgrades, to be fair. It's just how we spend the money. But if we're spending 40 on Will, like say 50 on Willis, so if we go up to if we budget adjusted to 300, how much money would that give us? £4 million. So it's doable. He's going to want a lot of wages. I think we Okazaki. Gary Cahill, we'll add him to the shortlist. In fact, what's he on? He's probably on about 80 grand a week. He is. In fact, on 80 grand a week. I will make an inquiry. Just in case they're feeling it. Simon Francis. Yes, please. He's going to be first choice. So I imagine he's one of their better players. Kolarov, no. I think he's shit. Even for us, I think he's shit. I don't know how he's still playing for Man City. He's not anymore, is he? Did he leave? How he got games for Man City is beyond me. He just picks up the ball and shoots. It's literally his life summed up. Curtis Davis is a very good centre-back. They're going to cost money. Glen Johnson. Big Glenny Johnson. Yeah. He's out for 2 months. Oh, I'd sign him in a heartbeat. He'd be first choice. I don't know if he's there because he might be on the fringes here. It's going to be a lot easier in the summer, in the sort of Christmas when players aren't getting game time. What about Sanya? So this tactic seems to be working. I think we could make some good signings. Jagielka, I'm not sure if he's going to be... He's probably still going to be first team, isn't he? Peter Whittingham, just for the set pieces. Not a bad player. Right, let's see if any of those come through, and then I think we'll be done, I think. Boo, 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 boo. Adjust that budget, bitch. Ho, yes, please. What a huckings... How is he not speaking English? How long has he been in England? 2 fucking years, mate. Sort yourself out. I know footballers are stupid, but come on now. What a signing that is, my friends. That is a monstrous sign. These signings we've made have made the rest of my team look utter shite. That's the problem. That's why I don't really like these star rating. I think the ability rating should be based on the league, the average for the league. So if you've got the average, say if I'm in the Premiership in a normal game, so the average Premiership player is 2.5 stars, as my scouts reckon. So therefore, you get a 3-star player, he's a bit better than the average Premiership player according to my scouts. You know, it just makes me look sad when I thought, oh, Gareth Evans, he's really good. He started off, when we signed him, he was 5-star. Then he went 4. Now he's 3 compared to the rest. It's just sad. Sad. We can try and sell Ryan Clark then. Money's not really a problem now. But let's not go crazy, people. We're going to lose so much money a month. So much money. Do we get... I can't remember if we get the TV revenue monthly or not. I can't remember. Oh, nice on his debut. But the gates, you know... As soon as we get a big chunk of money in the bank, right, we need to get a new stadium built. Right, massively. We've got 3.5 mil in the bank now. Let's see. Okay. All negotiated. Lovely. It's over, mate. It's over. Oh, no. I'd like, out of those 3, I'd like Francis the best, and I think they're going to ask for about £8 million. I'm quite happy with that guess. So, budget adjustment. Okay, we're starting to get a bit close here. I'm going to need money to pay him. So we can get about 2.5. That's just not going to happen, is it? But I will keep him on my short list. Cahill. Okay, Jags. Okay. Jagielka, I know he's 33. But still very good. Captain material. He can do a job for us. So I'm going to go as low as humanly possible, but they do like a bit of money up front. So we'll go, what about 500? 500,000 of your earth pounds. Okay. Oh, okay. I like in your negotiation. You're not going mental. About 550. And if he plays 50 games for us, he deserves a medal. But if he plays 50 games, you can have another 200. I think that should sort of cover the difference. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, good. We'll have to budget adjust for that. Okay, trying to be cool. Well, just use your existing contract then. Oh, can I get 49? Boink. Fucking hell. That's it. Oh, okay. I can't have that. Do I want to give him a 2-year deal? Yeah, fuck it. £1 million. Come on now. 250. Your agent can have a decent chunk. Okay. No, that's fine, Phil. I was just going on what you're based on because you gave me no fucking idea as to what you wanted. It would have been a lot simpler if you just told me that at the beginning. I can't give you any more money. I'm not doing that. This might go badly. And he wants a 3-year deal. He didn't be no. Okay, this could be out of the question now, I feel. There's not much. Yeah. No. Oh, Glen Johnson. Oh, Sanya. This could be a fucking gem of a purchase. He's on a lot of money as well, though. That's the problem. He's not going to take that. We can't offer the big bucks anymore. How about that? 450. No, there's no point. There's no point. There needs to be sort of round about this level. Can we pick him up? What about that? Okay. No, yeah, okay. I'm liking where your head's at. Stoke. 2 million though. 2 million is a fucking shit ton of money. He's injured. He's dead. He's basically never going to play again. Just give us him. Right, done. Hopefully we should be able to budget adjust for that. We'll find out very shortly. Okay, good. He doesn't want a massive amount. Massive more. We'll go 40. We're not giving you a 3-year deal, mate. 2 years locked. Don't ask for more money. Don't be a little bitch. Stop being a little bitch. Right. There. Right. Good. Oh no! Thingy's on match highest honour clause, isn't he? So if you offer 50 grand to Dim, then fucking J. Emmanuel Thomas. Who's this dude? Oh, that's the other one. Cancel. J. Emmanuel Thomas is going to get double his wages. He's going to be the laziest 50 grand wages player in the world. It is what it is. Fuck it, it's only money. Do we really need Glen Johnson? I want Glen Johnson. I don't know why. Kind of infuriated me as a Liverpool fan. He was all right. It's like a slightly worse version than Nathaniel Klein. Is this my left back? Okay. He's all right. He's fine. He'll be back soon. And then what we'll do, after we find out that Glen Johnson, adjust the budget. Oh, how much money are we going to lose this season? I hope we can go bankrupt before the fucking prize money and TV money comes in. Oh, Glenny Johnson! That just felt like fun, that one. Okay. So now we can send... let's send him... I quite like him. What's our actual right? Luke Neal. Nah, we'll stick with our team. Transfer. Terminate him. Oh, Glenny Johnson. Glenny. That's my signing though. That is the signing that's going to get us Champions League. And we'll go on a week or so, and then just have a quick look at loans, just in case there's, or transfer list. We're probably actually close now because we've cut our wages budget and all that shit. Okay, we're overspending. We've got no money. Apart from those things, it's all good. Decars transfer listing, squad signing. Auto select. Ah. You wouldn't believe how hard that is on bloody MLS. Yes, designated player, international young designated player, senior medium cap salary. It's nice to just go, register them, done, auto, thank you. Oh no, Danny Ings. Danny! If it's 4 million or something horrible, cheap like that, I'm going to cry. It can't be, he's worth a lot of money. Don't be cheap. Oh, 6.7. I might have gone big for that. Oh. Where is it?
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
I would have gone for that. I like a lot Danny Ings. Right. Squad numbers. I know how big you are into squad numbers, so I'll just auto number in fact there. In fact, let's give Willie Candelario the number 44. Just to irritate people. Right. Boom. How are we doing? What are we, 30th of July? Nice. So we got a bit of time for the team to gel as well, which is important. I haven't actually done training. That's probably a mistake. Should be really on match tactics and team cohesion. Probably go a bit more match tactics at the time being. Don't need to fart about a bit too much. Premier Division top goal scoring odds. Our dude isn't even on there. That is ridiculous. So you're saying this guy, Ricky Miller, actually he's all right, but he's not going to score more than our dude. Not a chance. Not a chance. Right. Who the fuck are we playing? Penmybont. That's just a made up name. I think with the AI, I think they're going to struggle this season because they haven't got much money, but yet they don't know that they've got a shit ton of money coming in. I think this is our season of advantage. I think this is our biggest season of advantage because we know how to play the game and we're going, right, picking up these older players on big wages because we know we're secure and all that sort of stuff. I'm not sure if the AI will, but I know next year they will set back into because their reputation is going to be high. They're going to have a shit ton of money in the bank, all that sort of stuff. I think will make sense. Can't go high. Fine. Cheap ass motherfuckers. Right, we'll go on another week, I think, and then we'll have a final look. Just see if there's any loanies, just in case. I wonder if... I was just thinking, if I asked... I already asked and they said no, but if I asked for an affiliate club, would they come back with those Premiership teams that are now in the conference because they're bigger reputation, or would it not include those because they're lower league? Can we even ask for a senior affiliate? We can. That's good. Yeah. Increase it. Come on. Oh, piss right off. Why don't you want free players? Why? I don't understand. I never understand why they say no to this bit. It's free players. It's... Fine. Little bitches. The board have not impressed me so far. They've been whingy bitches. Right. Off to Pennyboat Bont we go. I'm going to say we're going to beat them. I've never even heard of them. 7-1. No, 5-1. 5-1. Let's not go mad. Right. Looks like we're going to be around about 2 hours. I'm happy with that. If I'd gone full detail level, I probably could have spent 4 hours easily doing this. Captain Michael Rains. Yeah, you can have that. I want somebody with... Let's have Willie. Big Willie. That's what we're going to call him now, Big Willie. Alright. Let's get this done and then have a quick look on the... Oh, fuck you now. Really? Really? Who even are these people? Welsh first... Oh, they're in the first division. Oh, there's Staffordbet Premier League, isn't it? So the second division. They got a key player, man. Look. How did we draw there? How did we... Don't know the highlights. I don't actually know how we drew there. It was a rhetorical question, game. Rhetorical question. Right. Scatting. And it's also just interesting to see who's been transfer listed. See if any of those Premier League players have. We know that El Neni. Lucas! Okay, it's too expensive. He's a DC in this game. He's not a centre-back. He's not a centre-back. Not a centre-back. I'll add him to the shortlist, though. If we can pick him up next year, even cheaper. Especially if he doesn't get sold. Jack Rodwell. You remember when people thought he was going to be good? God, he's not even good in the game anymore. El Neni I quite like, though. We'll add him to the shortlist. Glad I checked, really. Montero's not a bad player, another lefty. And then we'll have a quick look at the loan list, just to see what big names are going there. How's Jesse Lingard valued at 32 million? David Mayley's this Wolves centre mid. Hull. I knew it was orange. Haidara, he's good. I remember him being good. In the game, anyway. Shit in real life, but he's good. Doniel Henry. We tried to sign... Did we sign him in our MLS? We did, didn't we? Or I tried to, anyway. Can't remember. So long ago. And we'll have a little quick check of the assignments. Adrian! Sam Byram. He'd be very good. Ex-Leeds player. Winston Reid. Is he dead? Winnie Reid. He's getting to that age where his value's going to start to drop. Might be able to pick him up, especially West Ham probably won't get won't get promoted for a number of years. So those teams that are going to take a while might really struggle. Kenny McLean. Oh, that's a shame. If you had money, I'd box-to-box midfielder all day long. All day. Every day. That's the shame. That's worth the money. That is. I think he's a decent player. Always happens, doesn't it? Spend all your money. Oh, we found a Brazilian, people, and he's another freebie. Is he playing in fucking England? You're supposed to be over there. Right, he's playing for Keck. He's awful. What is this scout doing? He's 22 years old, mate. He's got a good first touch. It's literally it. And you're saying, yeah, he's 3-star, possibly 5-star. No, that's that old dude he found. Come on, man. Is that you're in Brazil, for Christ's sake. Right. I think we're done. I think. So the big question, my friends, is who do you think is the signing of the summer for me? Who is... I'll bring him up. I will have a quick look through. But who do you think is the signing of the summer? You can go on it just purely the best player or the best for the money. I think we've done a nice job here. We've done the right thing, I think. The Glen Johnson one's a bit crazy. But that was personal preference. It's kind of like a bit of fun more than anything. But let's have a quick look. So we've got Michael Raines. Good centre-back. Don't go too much on the star rating because, like we were talking before, but I think he's a decent centre-back option. Not the quickest, but he was only brought in his backup. Gareth Evans, a right midfielder. Bargain, I think, for the skill level he is. Good all-rounder. Then we've got Luke O'Neill, who's our backup right back. He's all right. Nothing much, but he's only 80 grand. And then we started spending some money. So this is the first sort of player we went big on. Diamandi. Plays as a target man. I'm gonna try the season with 2 target men. Fuck it. We can play him as the target man and J. Emmanuel Thomas as the advanced forward, but I'm gonna start the season with 2 target men. Fuck it. If it works, it works. I reckon we've got a good enough team that most formations should suit us. Then we've got J. Emmanuel Thomas, really good winger. Ignore his teamwork and work great. And then for 400k, Magoma for 950. Solid left midfielder, very, very good all-rounder. Very, very happy with that. One of my favourite signings. Big Willie style. 34-year-old, you know him. You love him. It's Big Willie. Glen Johnson, this is the one I've said, this is the fun one. He's still amazing for our team. Superb right back. But for the amount of money we spent, we could have probably done better. But it's Glen Johnson, isn't it? Or John Glenson, when he's played, because he played up and down. Like sometimes he played great, sometimes he played shit. We used to call him John Glenson if he was his twin brother, which makes no sense because he's got a different name. But that's what we used to do as Liverpool fans. So much fun. For me, it's Big Willie. I think 500k for a goalkeeper, 34 years old, which is pretty much in the, I would say, top 31 to 35 is pretty much the prime of a goalkeeper. I think that is a stunning signing. I think that is my favourite. And for the price as well, 500k. As soon as I saw him, I was like, yes, please. Thank you very much. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Right, there we go, my friends. 2 hours-ish. I think we did a good job. I think we've got to destroy this league. This first season, I think, is going to be a walkover because we're not really seeing... There's a lot of signings. Potentially, they could have some good loan signings as well. There's a lot of freebies coming in. But I reckon, look at us. I don't know why it much like... Hang on. Yeah, all these finances are saying secure, so potentially it could be just that our owners are the only ones that gave us a bit more cash. So that could be the issue, because I've seen people have said they've done this save already, and the first season was a nightmare because you didn't have any money, but we got this magical 2.7... I didn't use the editor, honest. This magical 2.7 million that appeared, and wage budget. So maybe we just got lucky with Eastleigh, or maybe it just breaks the AI. But next season, I think they're going to become strong. But like we said, the challenge of this save is to build a good team. Because right now, right, this team here is going to get eaten alive by every single Premiership team. So we've got to build a team in the few years we've got, and a stadium and a sort of, you know, so we can compete with these big teams. Because one of the things I'm worried about is that let's just say for the next however many, 4 years, we win the league every season, right? We're just destroying these fuckers, right? And then Man City and Chelsea arrive, and we finish third. Will I get sacked because I've suddenly finished third? That's the bit I'm worried about. And then after 3 years, we can have 6 teams in the league. I could finish like in Europa League and get sacked, which any sacking will end the save. I'm not going to get another job. This is it. So there we go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, so let me know what signing you like, but tell me about what you thought of this special episode. Is it something you'd like more of? I'm not talking about every season or, you know, every week doing a 2-hour long episode because I'd die. But just as the start of a save, seeing the transfer window, doing a special long episode, and then still having the short one if you don't fancy it. But let me know what you think of this, guys, in the comments. Let me know what signing you liked best. Let me know where we're gonna finish in the league. We've got to storm this, surely, with our 2 target man. What can go wrong? Also, have you ever used 2 target men, and is it any good? I'm gonna guess no, but I'm thinking we've got a good enough team to make it work. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do like this video. It's really important to get it noticed on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Post it on Twitter, on Reddit, on just forums, anywhere you can get this out, because FM views are way down now because everybody's waiting for FM18. So if you could do me any favours like that, that would be fantastic. Thank you well, don't post it on Reddit because I'll post this one on Reddit anyway. But thank you very much for watching this. I love you all dearly. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.